Hey everybody, we are back to do some more word problems today. But today I want to teach you something about word problems. Sometimes when you are reading math word problems, they put information in there to trick you. They put this extra information in that doesn't matter to you to solve the problem, but they put it in there to kind of trick you. So today we're going to read some word problems and we're going to figure out what that extra information is that doesn't matter for the problem. So before we start, I'm going to remind you of our clue words for addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. We're going to keep those there so that we can use them. All right, and our first problem says, Kurt spent 7 minutes studying for his spelling test. He took a 3-minute snack break. Then he studied for 5 more minutes. How long did Kurt study altogether? So first what I want to do is I want to circle my keyword so I know what operation I need to use. So I'm looking over here and I heard more and I heard altogether. I'm going to circle altogether. Altogether tells me that we are going to be using addition to solve this problem. All right. Now, the question is, how long did Kurt study altogether? So I need to underline my important numbers. The first sentence says, Kurt spent 7 minutes studying for his spelling test. That is time that he spent studying, so I'm going to underline 7. That's a number we're going to need to use. He took a 3-minute snack break. That's information that we don't need. That's that extra information because it's not telling us time that he spent studying. It's telling us time that he did something else. So with our extra information, I'm just going to cross it out so that it doesn't confuse us and we don't accidentally use that 3. He studied for 5 more minutes. That 5, that's a number that's talking about time he spent studying. So that's an important number that we need to use in our equation. So I'm going to underline that. Okay. How long did Kurt study altogether? All right, so I have my important numbers. I crossed out the information that was unnecessary. Now I'm going to draw my picture and I'm going to write my answer, my equation. So I'm going to draw, he spent 7 minutes studying. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and then he studied for 5 more minutes. So I'm going to write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we know that we are adding. That altogether tells us that we are adding, so now we need to count. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So our equation is going to be 7 plus 5 equals 12. Did you get that same answer? Awesome. All right, we've got one more, and I'm going to need your help to identify the unnecessary information. All right? There were 15 spelling words on the test. Peter spelled 9 words right. Miguel spelled 7 words right. How many words did Miguel spell wrong? So I'm going to put up our keywords so we can figure out if we are doing addition or subtraction. I noticed how many. So I'm circling how many. And that tells me that we need to solve this using subtraction. All right, now let's read it and let's find our useless or our extra information, all right? So our question is, how many words did Miguel spell wrong? So we are worried about Miguel. There were 15 spelling words on the test. That seems important to know. That's how many words there are on the spelling test. So I'm going to underline that. Peter spelled 9 words right. I'm looking back at our question. Our question asked, how many words did Miguel spell wrong? So does Peter matter to us? Not in this problem. We aren't thinking about Peter. So that's our unnecessary information. So I'm going to cross that out. Miguel spelled 7 words right. We want to know how many words Miguel spelled wrong, so that's an important one. So I'm going to underline 7. All right. How many words did Miguel spell wrong? So now we need to draw our picture and write our equation. So I know that in subtraction we start with the biggest number. So I'm going to draw 15 circles or 15 dots, 15 squares, whatever you want to draw for the spelling words that were on the test. Okay, I drew my 15 dots. Now we're taking away, because he got 7 right, so we need to know how many he got wrong. So if he got 7 right, I'm going to cross out 7. And our answer, how many he got wrong, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So go ahead and write your equation, and then we'll compare and see if we wrote the same thing. Okay, my equation is 15 minus 7 equals 8. Did you get the same thing? Nice job. All right, so sometimes there are word problems that have extra information in there, unnecessary information to try and trick you. Don't let it trick you. See you guys tomorrow.